Hey boys, welcome back to some more Gold Coast Titans 2020 career, and we are going to be taking on the first place Manly Seagulls. We're coming in fifth, so you know we're starting to creep up the ladder, getting a few wins back to back, and getting some confidence in the boys. But yeah, the Seagulls outfit is very strong. Honestly, in real life footy, I actually am heavily tipping the Seagulls. I mean, not so much. I'm not putting money on the Seagulls to win because I have no idea. There's definitely some top echelon teams that I think could win it, but I think the Seagulls, they're not so much. I wouldn't call them a smoky. Maybe some people would, because they're probably not talked about as much as like the Roosters, the Storm, even the Raiders, and probably the Eels are starting to get talked a lot about, but Manly, I honestly think Manly, I'd have to say they have the best forward pack in the comp at the moment. They're definitely, I've said this numerous times, and I sort of flip-flop between them, the Broncos when they have a full-strength pack, and probably the Roosters I would put up there with the top. I mean, the Raiders as well obviously have a fantastic pack, but I just think the Manly side have just such a quality. It's a forward pass, Philip Sammy, what? Oh, that's a rough call, dude. It was a great kick into the corner. Tommy Trbojevic took it out, and off the scrum, Philip Sammy down the sideline got pinged for forward, so a bit unlucky for sure. Right there, as Manly going to look to take it out, and good shot there on Moses Sully. But yeah, I think overall, just their balanced pack, the balance of their team is probably the best pack in the comp. I would hazard a guess. I mean, the best front row pairing to be like easy. Adam Fanor-Blake, Marty DePau, easily, in my opinion, the best front row pairing in the comp. As what is this? What are the Seagulls doing, dude? They're absolutely capitulating here in the wet weather. I don't know what's going on, but they are not on tonight, and we really need to make them pay early on in this match to sort of, you know, get some ascendancy, because you know they're going to come back firing. We need to take advantage while they're not looking good. A nice little inside ball. Ryan James, the little low tackle. Oh, that was a nice tackle actually, and a nice pass there. Jai Arrow somehow gets held up over the line. I thought that was a try for all money, but nice little blindside play opening up here. Tyron Rhodes, beautiful ball. Copley onto Philip Sammy, and he is going to make that count, scoring in the corner. So a great set of six there. We could have scored a couple of times, but then a nice little blindside play. But yeah, the Seagulls, I mean, their front rowers, best in the comp, in my opinion. Jake Trbojevic, I mean, arguably the best lock in the comp. And then back row, which is pretty underrated, but they're starting to, I mean, Curtis Sirenen is definitely starting to get some props now. But even, I mean, Joel Thompson is just he's just such a competitor. I mean, he does well at every club he goes to. You know, he's one of those guys you would like to have in your team. He just does the little things well. He never stands out. Like, he's never really gonna win like a man of the match, and even like he probably never play rep footy, but he's always just doing the little things right, and he's a tough competitor. So their forward pack is just unbelievable. They definitely got weakened a little bit in the dummy half department, as unfortunately we give a penalty there, but they were, you know, the dummy half, they had Manasi Fainu and Api Coruscant at the club. That was ridiculous. And then unfortunately, they let Api Coruscant go to retain, as that man we were just talking about, Joel Thompson, is going to score on the back of some Manly possession. And yeah, just doing the little things right again, just hitting that tough line. So Manly back into the contest. But yeah, they obviously let Coruscant go to, you know, re-sign Fainu, and he was going to be the long-term option. Obviously, things went downhill there. They were fortunate though. They did pick up Danny Levi, who I actually think Danny Levi is pretty harshly criticised at times at the Knights, because honestly, I thought he played pretty well at the Knights. He sort of always came under the scrutiny more than other players, but I always liked Danny Levi, as we do give away a penalty right there. A huge shot. We jarred the ball loose, and sort of had to give the penalty. They were going straight through the middle, and one of our players is offside, so couldn't let that happen. So they do take a 2-0 lead going into the break here. Disappointing because they were definitely off their game for the first 20-25 minutes, and we just couldn't make them count. Couldn't make them pay, I should say. So yeah, it's going to be a tough ask in this second half to really wrestle back this momentum. But yeah, obviously Levi was, it was fortunate for the Seagulls they could pick up Levi, because Fainu is gone, unfortunately. But yeah, I think I actually like I said, I like Danny Levi quite a bit. Is right here, Tommy Trbojevic. How has he not scored? Kevin Proctor has snatched that from his grasp. Let's have a look at this on replay. Tommy, almost the perfect kick. AJ Brimson just went without. I don't know what he was doing. It went straight over his shoulder. And then Tommy flying through almost had it, but Kevin Proctor just swoops on it. Well, not really swoops. He was just standing there, and thankfully he picked the ball up just a couple of seconds before Tommy got there. But that could potentially be a match saver for us, as we do get the 7 tackle. No, we didn't get the 7 tackle set. We just got a nice little reprieve. Is going to attack this left-hand side. Roberts, nice ball onto Philip Semi, but good defense there. I think it's Ruben Garrick on this edge. Makes a good stop. So 5th and last now. Going to go back to Tyron Roberts. Putting in the high kick. Kevin Proctor chasing through. Tommy is always safe. Under the high ball. Beats a couple of tacklers. That was almost shut the gate. I thought he was into the backfield, but thankfully Roberts made the tackle. So still a 2-point game. And as the kick goes across here, Philip Semi down the sideline. Tommy Trbojevic in his way, trying to link up with Dale Copley. We had him there, but the Seagulls scrambled well to get back into position, as we need to come up with a try here. Nice ball playing. Great ball across to Brian Kelly. Almost away, but again, that man, Tommy Trbojevic, just cannot be... You just can't take him out of the game. His defensive effort is unreal. As the kick across field, it's going to be too deep. I thought it was going to be perfectly placed before the goal line, but caught in goal, unfortunately. But thankfully, we get another chance to lock up here. Dale Copley there taking. I thought he was through the gap. We're pressing hard here, honestly. The last 10 or 15 minutes, we've had a mountain of possession, and we're looking pretty solid with the footy. But the Seagulls' defense is holding firm. Trbojevic has come up with some huge stops, and it's going to be the last tackle once again. Spreading it out to the left this time. The kick hasn't been working as again. Where is Philip Sammy, dude? He was nowhere to be seen. Oh, he must have been in the middle of the field looking for a kick or something, but right here we set him up. I just passed instinctively. I didn't realize he came in the middle of the field. So, yeah, it looks like the Seagulls are going to get away with this victory. I feel like we definitely could have snagged this win and been the top place team in the comp. But, not too disappointing. I thought we put up a good fight. Danny Levi I was talking about gets the man of the match, which is funny. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.